game mode. Select your roasters. Paul Ramirez. Bellagio Benny. Judges: Josh, Ryan.
Like that one time when I was 6, and I walked in on my mom cheating on my dad with a black guy. It's pretty fucked up, right? Yeah, and then the only way he found out was through me and shit. Like when he came home, I was 6 years old, so I didn't know what to say. So when he came home, he said, all I said was, "Hey Dad, I think Michael Jordan was here." I was 6, all right, guys, I didn't know. But they got over it though, you know? It took them about 6 months to work through that shit, but they stayed together. And then a few weeks after that, my dad came home, he said, I was like, "Hey Dad, I think Larry Bird was just here." And he's like, "A fucking white guy this time? What the fuck?" It's not like her.
Aaron Bustamante.
As I've heard some people say, I'm dating myself right now. I don't know if you all heard that, but I always thought that was kind of a silly thing to say, you know? There's no shame in being single. There's a little shame in being delusional, you know? Because, you know, I got to think if I hit it off with some lady tonight, we're having a great time, we're hitting it off. She goes, "You know, I'd like to do this again." And I have to tell her, "You know, I'm sorry, you know, I didn't mean to lead you on or anything, but I'm dating someone right now. He's amazing in bed, am I right, me?" Don't laugh at that, okay? Because it's a lie. We're not amazing in bed. All I ever do is hand stuff.
Ozzy Moon.
Ozzy Moon, everybody.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Yeah. He's over here sitting in a dark corner because we were not going to subject you to his face. He was supposed to do a set.
No.
He was supposed to do a set. I showed up and I was like, I forgot that's what you look like.
Yeah, sorry.
Who's ready for a fucking roast battle? Yeah. And just for your entertainment, I picked 2 of the ugliest fuckers in El Paso that do comedy so we could have a lot of material to go off of. No, I said ugliest fuckers in El Paso. It's like Beetlejuice.
I forgot a joke I was going to say real quick. I just want to tell you, I was going to say at the beginning of this shit, that your roast battlers, you have one of them that's a serial killer, and the other one's a serial killer, and that'd be funny to you guys later.
That was so worth it. Okay, another round of applause for Marco, everybody. I have to.
Totally worth it.
The first guy that's going to subject himself to some insults for your entertainment, it's not the boy in the striped pajamas. I totally stole that joke from him. Round of applause for Paul Ramirez.
Yeah. I love you, Paul.
All right. Now, we are going from the holocut to the one haircut that all lesbians wish they had. Round of applause for Bellagio Benny.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Is this not what like every butch wishes they look like? Yeah. All right. So, Paul.
What?
Why are you so excited to roast Benny over here?
He's fat.
I did hear the stage go, oof.
All right, Benny. We know everybody loves this little tiny sickly Paul. Why are you roasting him today?
Because I love him.
We all love Paul. We all love Paul.
He also has AIDS.
Paul Ramirez, or as we like to call him, the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid of the comedy scene in El Paso. All right, guys. So
Hey, that's not funny. I'm actually dying.
we can only hope.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Seriously.
I'm praying. I'm
What's
seriously praying.
the disease or blessing?
Whatever Mondo gave me.
You can't die from herpes.
You said it was COVID.
All right. All right, I don't want to stand up here smelling these two fuckers any longer. So let's get this show on the road. All right. Who wants to go first?
Paper, scissors, rocket. See how that's fair. One and done.
Wait, whose dick's longer? Give it up, a round of applause for our cameraman, the menu. Yeah. Fuck yeah, drink menu. Who's going first? All right, Paul. Give a round of applause for your first roaster, Paul.
Benny recently, stand over there. Further. You're taking up the whole stage. Off the stage. Benny recently told me he started losing weight. Benny, does it count as losing weight when you're parked outside your car in front of a Planet Fitness eating Jack in the Box after jacking off? That's the first joke.
Can we just do one then? Okay, let's do one. Okay. All right, I get it. I'm in my 30s. I'm fat as fuck. I have drank a lot of alcohol and done a lot of drugs, a lot more than I'm sure the collective took together. And with all that being said, my life expectancy is still better than Paul's. Oh, you want to do two more?
No, Paul. Y'all go 1-1.
Take turn, babe.
Benny recently told me that he has a really good slut radar, which is a radar where he detects women who refuse to fuck him.
Paul looks like, he talks about this, he looks like a Pokemon trainer, and it's true. He does look like an Ash Ketchum that's addicted to fentanyl and probably sold his Pikachu for Marlboro Lights, and Budweisers.
Last joke.
Benny has traveled all over the world. Can you believe that? He's traveled all over the world. He's an experienced guy. In fact, he told me he actually visited Epstein's Island for the free buffet.
Paul's so racist that he makes the guys on American History X looks like good guys.
Yeah, all right, guys, give it up for him, man. Let him hear it.
Fuck yeah, that was round one. All right, judges, what'd you think about that? Ozzy.
All right, so the last one for Benny kind of fell a little flat, but overall, I did like his jokes a little better because Paul, you got too much fat on him. I loved it, but I'm gonna give the first round to Benny here.
All right, we got one for Benny. Benny and Paul, get back up here. This state can support all three of us. It's fine. It feels sturdy. All right, Aaron, what'd you think about the first round?
I gotta agree with my fellow judge here, man. Your jokes are funny, Paul. You just kind of stuck to the same subject of him being fat, though. I think Benny had a little more diversity. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Benny.
We got two for Benny, so Benny won that round. Josh, what do you think?
I thought it was close. Paul, you had two fat jokes in there, but Benny, your three jokes. One was Paul was a drug addict, an alcoholic, and a racist. So I like it. You're right. You're right in the thin line, though. It was very close. I give it to Benny.
All right, yeah, fuck yeah. All right, everybody ready? Round two.
Paul gets, for those of you that don't know this young man, I love this motherfucker, but this motherfucker gets blackout drunk like all the time. And the reason why he does that is he wants to forget that his parents are siblings.
I never thought I'd ever get to roast my dad before. He likes a lot of roasts. Fun fact about Benny. Benny is actually a pedophile. I know, but don't worry, he doesn't fuck kids. That's just because he eats all the candy he tries to lure them with.
So then, should I do 3 jokes too then? What I'm saying?
It was a rebuttal.
Oh, okay. You know, it's funny. He is my son, but Paul's a chip off the old block. You know what I'm talking about? Because he even introduces his sister. I mean, his girlfriend as his sister.
Yeah, damn. How do I do that? Benny is my dad. However, my mom is also a dog. And believe me, he beats the fuck out of her. And by dog, it means his cock. This guy's never fucked a day in his life, folks. But no, seriously, one fact about Benny that I am proud about him is that he's on track to lose 75 pounds. And I also give him a whoop whoop for that. Yeah, they're amputating his left leg next week.
Paul discusses women so much that after they have sex, they cry in shame.
Benny's the chair they cry on. Fun fact about Benny, I know you guys don't like the fat jokes, but Benny used to actually be a mall Santa, you know? But instead of having the kids sit on his lap, they would just kind of lay on him like a beanbag. All right, that's my time.
Give it up for him, guys. Let me hear it.
All right, what a fucking
yeah.
round. What a
That was
fucking
bad,
round.
too.
Hell yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you guys couldn't get meaner than God in your looks, and Jesus Christ. He liked that one. All right, judges, what do you think about this round? Ozzy?
Yeah, so, Benny, I loved your first joke about the siblings. That was funny. The second joke you had was his sister-girlfriend thing, which is hilarious because it's true, and if you know him, I mean, he's a sick bastard. But the third joke was but then Paul's joke was because you had the fucking big laugh, and he should have ended on that, and he just, like, tried to bite a little more than you wanted. But other than that, I gotta give this second round to Paul, man.
All right. Aaron?
I think you guys are turning it up here. Hell yeah, I like it. I thought you guys were both funny. Yeesh. Just gotta say, I think I like Paul a little bit better this round too, man. He came back hot with the rebuttals on the chairs. Yeah, it was a close round, real close. Hard for me to pick you, but.
Final decision?
Oh, final decision?
You're tie? You're on tie?
No.
You can call tie, and he could be the tiebreaker.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Paul.
Paul? Yeah. All right. Josh, we should have changed up the order because your vote doesn't count again.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
Nobody usually cares what I say. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. Danny, I think your jokes. You had incest, and those were very funny. Your last joke was very funny as well. I think Paul's getting you on the comebacks. He's getting you on, and he's also doing multiple jokes, which I don't know if that's breaking the rules or not. So is that breaking the rules, Mondo? I'll change my vote right now. Not that it matters, but.
All right. So a rebuttal doesn't count as his joke. So as long as what he says has to do with what Benny just said, it doesn't count as the joke he prepared.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go, Benny. You're gonna do the same thing, or if Paul's gonna keep it up, I don't know. I'm gonna give this one to Paul because of that.
Well, no, you guys are 1-1, so this is gonna be another round.
Final round.
Final round. All right, now Paul's gonna go first. Give it up for your cancer patient of the night, Paul Ramirez.
Yeah. One for one, 3 jokes.
Honestly, I don't really care if I win this roast, only because I know Benny's heart won't win the race.
He talks about me having a weak heart, but I'm pretty sure this guy can't go 3 rounds in a night. His girlfriend's like, yeah, he's right over there. Just saying, it's all right. So we can beat you. I'm not. We'll be fine. No, but it's funny. I love Paul. It's hilarious. But Paul just puts all his projections on everybody, right? He'll be like, hey, have you heard about Benny? He touches kids. Hey, have you heard about Benny? He fucks dogs. Hey, have you heard about Benny? He fucks dead people. He's projecting this motherfucker. Just saying, we all know your guilty conscience can't keep it in.
First off, I'm not projecting, I'm just saying what's true. Benny does fuck kids, he does fuck dogs, and he does fuck dead bodies, right? And that's because those are the only kinds of living things that will, well, except for one of them, that will give him a yes. No? No? All right. Benny's actually a closet racist. You know what I mean? He's a closeted racist, and that's because he can't come out of the closet physically.
I can't come out of the closet because I'm fat. I get it. But you know, I'm gonna bust through that closet and fuck your girl when you're asleep, bitch. Because that's what strength's like. It's called being strong, not sick, bitch. No, but you know what's hilarious to me? Like, I love Paul. How old are you, Paul? Tell everybody how old you are.
21.
He's 21. He's the fucking most upset, meanest motherfucker I've ever met. It only makes sense that he's got ED.
Show him he's wrong.
Last joke. So is Benny gonna fuck my girl when she's dead? Or is he gonna time travel and fuck her when she's a kid? I don't know. You're a pedophile. Pedophile, bitch, dude. What else do I have to say about Benny, dude? What else do I have to say about Benny? One thing I love about Benny is that he gives me rides everywhere. You know what I mean? He gives me rides everywhere. One thing he always tells you is that if we went to high school together, we would be great friends, which I think is impossible, being that he's not allowed near a high school anywhere. Being that he fucked all those kids. That joke sucked. That joke fell foul in his face. I'm just gonna give up there.
Paul is right. I have fucked a lot of kids in high school. Whether they were kids, whether I was 30, that's not important. The point is, I can get pussy. And that's what's most important. I'm gonna breed our society forward. Because, you know, I'm sorry, if you look at Paul, you didn't know him, he's old jizz. He really is. You know, I mean, that's why he can't get hard, he has a hard time, he's upset all the time. No, it must be old jizz. That's just miserable, look at him. That's why I feel bad for him, whether he has cancer or not. I love that motherfucker. But I mean, if you look at him, he looks like he should not smoke or probably be on the Marble Lights. You should get some money, dog, for that cancer. I don't know. Stop smoking. I'm just saying, he talks a lot about me being fat and not making it, but I'm like, in 15 years, I'm going to go to his grave and it's going to be real sad. With his girlfriend, obviously.
Yeah,
All right, round of applause for your roasters, guys.
You guys should kiss. Kiss it. Come on, dude. It's not gay. Yeah.
All right, let's hope the next one. Let's hope the next roast battle, whoever wins gets 2 in a row, because that 3rd round was fucking brutal.
Yeah. Let's hope the next roast battle we get some good ones. I'm just kidding.
And they don't pussy out like our first judge. Ozzy, Moon!
Yeah. So, Benny, I loved that first joke you had. It fell flat, but then you brought it back. But then you kept going. You just gotta stop at the laugh, man. The second one, him having erectile dysfunction. I mean, it's true, but it's sad. And I mean,
How do you know that?
What? Huh?
How do you know it's true?
Oh, he tried.
You said that so confidently.
No, yeah, because he tried to pound my mom, and it just didn't work out. She told me everything, Paul. It's okay. And
You and moms, dude.
yeah, it's crazy. And let's see, Paul, you came out strong with the fucking heart joke. That one was good. The heart won't make the race, which was phenomenal. And then I love how you switched it up from fat jokes to fat and gay. So that was good. And I gotta give the round to Paul. Yeah.
All right, we got one Paul. Josh, Ryan. Yeah, not this round it does.
It was a good match, man. You guys are hell yeah. I gotta say, Paul's your heart rate stroke, dude. That got me my first solid chuckle for the night, dude. Good shit. I liked it a lot. Solid chuckle. Yeah. I liked it a lot, man. Got a little worried when Benny agreed to fucking kids. That got me a little scared. Very concerned. But I like it. I'm gonna give it to Benny.
Oh. We got one Paul, we got one Benny.
I feel torn on this one. I didn't think there was any real good punchlines from either of you guys. I didn't think there was. It was all just horrible. He's a pedo, and Paul. I don't even remember any of your jokes, Benny. I'm sorry. Oh, erectile dysfunction. I guess that was good. But it was just a lot of comebacks that weren't well thought out. With the concurrence of our hosts and the rest of the judges, I think we should go to a sudden death round.
Yeah.
One joke each. What do you guys think?
All right.
Do we do a one-liner or just a straight?
Well, as you can see by that third round, they did not prepare enough material about each other. So, this last one round is going to be a one joke.
Paper, scissors, rock. Whoever wins gets to pick who goes first. You're going first? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Benny Bellagio.
Paul is such a toxic individual, as much of us know that love Paul. But I have to admit, and I have to tell everyone now that he's so toxic that he is helping contribute to his girlfriend's current trend to one day become a stripper.
All right, yeah, that was Benny. Holy shit, dude. Get an exhale out the nose and you win.
Give it up for the guy that knows a lot of strippers, everybody. Benny once told me that he made 100. He goes to the strip club and he makes money, you know, which I get, because usually what he has to do is just kind of falls on them, and then once they collapse out of breath, he just kind of takes all their money off the floor, you know. I love Benny though, man. One of my favorite things about Benny is that he's well, I don't have a lot of favorite things about Benny. That's a lie. What else? Benny once told me he quit doing coke recently. You know, that's good, right? Give it up. Give a whoop whoop for that. Yeah, he switched from regular to Pepsi. Benny hates trans people. You know. One joke. Oh, it was one joke. Never mind. Can I say this one? Judges? No?
No.
It's his show. All right. Never mind.
Yeah. Give it up for fucking grown-up Caillou.
I mean, also, not only that, you got more laughs on that one joke than Benny did. We're going to go to our judges. Josh, Ryan, how'd you feel about that third round?
Yeah, I'll give it to Paul. Give it to Paul. Good shit, Paul.
Aaron.
I gotta say sorry, Benny, but yeah, I gotta say Paul took it, man.
And Ozzy.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking sudden death round, and that means whoever did better on that round wins it, yeah, it's Paul. Sorry.
Winner! Paul Ramirez!
Yeah. Give it up for Paul, man.
Yeah.
He wins an Uber ride home to be so drunk. Hurry up. No, I'm just kidding. Did you sign my check already?
I'm about to. yeah, you give it up for the $5. I'm gonna pay this guy.
Hey, dog, come on. I need at least 2 fucking Tecates, bro. Don't be gay.
All right, thank you guys for coming and watching our good fucking show. Wait, are you gonna roast?
Yeah, he wants to roast you. He was like, Mondo's gay. I'm gonna roast
want to
him.
come up and get roasted? It looks like you have something loaded up.
No, not anymore. There's too much pressure now because Ozzy's. Anyway, you build like the microphone stand. You look like a member of the Gorillaz band. That's it. That's all I have.
I don't know how to feel the fact that I'm not mad about that. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. This is our 5th show. Make sure you follow feedthe.senses. Follow Chucotown Comedy to see the updates on our next roast battle, which you're going to see a lot of these comedians because El Paso doesn't have a lot, or at least not a lot that'll agree to be in my show. And yeah, follow Unremarkable Podcast, Death in a Hoodie. Y'all have a good night. Don't drink and drive.
All right. So there's one time at band camp. No, I'm just kidding. There's no one time. Oh my god.